We are covered up. Get our shoes on, break down this tent and get out of this area, get moving. All right, 6:30. We're moving. I'm gonna have to get rain pants. I looked at multiple stores a while back and I couldn't find any, but I'm gonna have to do something if the rest of this is gonna be like this. Stopped back there at a small stream for water, because there's water here, right here, and then there's not water for like 12 more miles. Thought I could pull my bug net up for a minute, and a mosquito literally went in my mouth and down my throat before I could spit it out, and I got like bit on the cheeks. Crazy. So we're trying to move fast to stay ahead of the bugs, keep them off us, but also 16, 17 miles ahead we're expecting to hit snow, and then we're gonna have a snowy pass to make our way down through. So we're trying to move fast this morning so we have plenty of time this afternoon to deal with the snow that we'll be in. That's a big guy. I almost just stepped on him. Patches of snow that we've been going over here in the woods are a little hard, frozen, and slippery. So when we get up ahead to the big snow, we're actually hoping that the sun has softened it enough that we'll be able to kick some decent footholds into it. Typically, you don't want the sun on it because then you're post-holing and it's slippery. But since we don't have spikes right now, we don't want to go over it when it's totally frozen. So we're trying to catch it kind of in between when it's solid, but soft enough that we can kick some footholds into it. That can also be dangerous because it can also just give and slide. So we'll have to see when we get there. So snow everywhere throughout here. This is all standing water. This is the trail with standing water on it. So, oh goodness, moisture, wetness, standing ponds, snow patches. The woods are just so wet right now up here in Washington due to all the late snow. So the mosquitoes are horrendous. They aren't usually this bad, according to hikers and locals and everyone that we've talked to. Usually things are pretty dried out by now. It's pretty. How you doing? All right, let's just keep moving. Let's see, where are we? Oh, the Goat Rocks Wilderness. This is an area that's supposed to be super beautiful, but everybody has been warning us about the snow and the danger in this area right now. Yeah, so here we go into the Goat Rocks area. The air is like just a little cool. Probably be really perfect for hiking, except that we're in long hot layers. We're actually sweating and hot and gross. Into like total snow now, where we're not sure which way the trail went, except that we have to check it can't see the trail underneath, so we have a few footprints ahead of us. I'm checking, make sure that those are going in the right direction. Drive and hover are ahead of us. Yeah, so that still is all icy. What would be a pond, still all ice covered. It's just slippery. Don't want to slide down into that. Yeah, careful here. This is the trail. I'm showing this more for people that are familiar with this trail. See snow melt running down the trail, literally running down the trail and into the last week and a half of July. Here's what it looks like up here. This snow is over your head, like it's 3, 4, 5 feet deep in spots, maybe even more as we get further on the trail today. Look at this, came out to our first view.
Yeah, they are.
Mosquitoes are out and bad. We took our, whoa, look at that. Yeah, they are. They're biting my hands. I took our head nets off for a few minutes because the head nets really hold in the heat. And we're so hot. It's like a beautiful day. All right, I need to be careful on this because this is rocky and loose. I just found this. Let's see. There. It's not perfect, but it's a heart rock. I just found it on the ground here with that view of Mount Adams behind. And I'm trying to find a small little heart rock that I could give to Lizzie when this hike is over. I don't know, just thinking about Pamela. And it's a beautiful day. Some beautiful views. Yeah, so it's getting a little tricky to keep the trail coming over these snow patches, and then it's wet. There's water trickling and running and melting. Yeah, I might need to put my bug net back on. It's pretty bad. Is this the way we're going?
Yep.
Through there? Okay. Yeah, I think it's too wet. It's too wet in here. When I put the bug net back on, I trapped a couple of bugs by accident, like underneath it. And then one flew into my eyeball and got stuck there. And so Asher was directing me like where it was stuck in my eye and sticking my dirty finger in there trying to get it out. Let me check which way the trail, oh, there we go. See these mushrooms like growing off the log, but like in a little colony like that. We have trail. Go to the side, go to your left a little so you're not on the weak part. There you go. Yeah, it's all wet and muddy. There's a lake there, and then there's also a lake lower. It's pretty. We're climbing, I think, for a few miles, and then it kind of levels out or bumps up and down a little bit just before we get to the pass. We're just taking a quick breather here to try to let our head air out. It's so hot wearing the bug net and the hat. Mosquitoes really are pretty bad. So I'm not sure how long I'm going to be able to leave it off, but I just need a break. That's where we came from, on the side of that. And we're starting to see Mount Adams as we make our way here. Here's our water source. Is it nice and cold?
Yeah.
These flowers are so pretty. It's pretty awesome. That's incredible, huh? Wow. This big thing is holding on by that little piece. What? You can't get around it?
Well, I can, it's just not easy.
Either way, the big old trunk is there to get over. So it's a couple of trees. Can I give you a hand?
Yeah.
It's really pretty. And I believe that's where we're headed, is up there. Over Cispus Pass. But we have a few more miles before we get all the way up there. You can hear the water. We've been hiking for like 5 hours. You know, like 15 miles in on the day. And I'm really hoping that when we get another 2 or 3 miles up trail here and we get close to this pass, that there'll be a spot to sit down where it's not too buggy, hopefully, and have a little snack and just rest for a few minutes. I've kind of tried to eat a few things along the way here, but we haven't been able to like stop. Headed down this way. I think it's going to be a little slippery, so I should probably put the phone away and use my poles. Hermes and I would like to sit right in there. If we weren't in a hurry, let this cold water soak our feet. That'd be nice, huh? This way. I really want to take these layers off. This is beautiful. That's a snow bridge over that. That'd be a little toboggan run if you slipped, huh?
Yeah.
Would have had nowhere to go.
You need a little break.
And then for this probably would have
You need water though, Ash?
see it from the top.
We're also wondering if it could be St. Helens, but maybe it's Rainier. It's pretty awesome. Careful on this edge that you don't slide off the dirt. Actually, I'm going to put this away. It's pretty cool. Where we're headed, let's see. Okay, you saw what?
So I just watched an elk come running down, like bounding and leaping down this hill.
Oh,
And
wow.
it continued all the way down to the bottom. It's pretty
Wow,
cool.
that's awesome.
It kind of just ran off that way into the snow.
That's cool. It's beautiful up here. Yeah, so the boys say that Rainier's not blown out like that. So that could definitely be Mount St. Helens. Adams. And then just this way right here is what we believe is Mount St. Helens. That's incredible. Yeah, it is beautiful up here, huh? Wow. Slippery, right? So this is no big deal because he's not going to get hurt. No one's going to get hurt if they slip on this, but if we're looking at a steep traverse and a little bit soft and slippery. You all right? Yeah, that thing. It's almost like the Pilot Rock, huh?
Yeah.
Pretty awesome. This is incredible. Wow. Incredible.
They got worse up here.
They're bad.
So the boys are on their way. I just wanted to shed some layers. I think that could have been a mistake. I don't know. We just came across that right here, this snowy traverse. And we're going to continue across a couple more here. This is just absolutely incredible. This is Cispus Pass. And I just can't even believe that there are mosquitoes up here. It's awesome. So, came through that little nook there, but we just traversed all that from over there, and this is incredible. There's water running all underneath all this snow. There's a little post hole. It's not a deep one, but down to the water. Here, it's not too steep, but there are stretches where it is more steep and more dangerous. This has to be so quick because of the bugs, but now you can see we've come all the way from over there. Come a good ways across this. It's okay. I mean, it's not super dangerous because it's not as steep as some traverses we've done. But it is slippery and sketchy, but we're gonna keep moving on through this pass. The amount of snow that's still in here is pretty impressive. Looks like we made it to the saddle or the pass, the middle of the pass. So, we're hoping maybe a little bit of breeze will keep the mosquitoes away for a minute so we can take a break. We haven't sat since we started this morning just because of the mosquitoes, not because we didn't want to. All right, I'm gonna go up there and join them.
Okie doke. We just came up over that little snowy patch there. Well, little. Big snowy patch there. These mountains all around us are monstrous. It's pretty cool. And then we got up to the saddle here, and that's our view. Then let's see if we... The trail cuts across all the way.
So from right here?
Well, no.
You have to walk up.
From right here, you walk up the snow a little bit more,
Okay.
almost all the way to the top of it. Well, not quite all the way to the top. And then you take a left into the woods a little bit.
Okay.
And then it just spits you out back into the bowl.
What are you doing?
I'm just gonna slide that.
Okay.
Watch out for the rock.
Doesn't seem real
Yeah,
safe.
Ben, could you move that rock? 'Cause I don't really want to hit that.
Yeah, that little one. This is what happens when I spend a few minutes trying to figure some things out. Boys get into crazy mischief.
Brody, you go, then I'll go.
Don't take me or my camera out.
That's a lot faster than I thought.
Yeah, and that wasn't exactly a successful self-arrest with your pole.
Yeah, well, I wasn't also trying that hard to like dig in.
Yeah. So the snow is slippery. Yeah. Slippery and dangerous if we were on an actual like sketchy steep spot. Yeah, that wouldn't go so well.
It was fun. What? Scary because if you go over the other edge,
Yeah,
then you're in trouble.
not a good idea.
Brody, you won't.
Here we go. We're leaving this spot.
Bugs.
We have one more stretch of snow here, I think. And then we're gonna be clear traversing over here, which will be awesome. I'm gonna get water at that waterfall, and I'm gonna take a picture back this way to show you where we are. But then a couple miles beyond that, we're gonna be back in some sketchy traverses as far as we know. So off we go.